Have you ever sat at your desk at 3 in the afternoon and felt your eyelids getting heavy, your focus slipping, and your energy completely drained? Your coffee wore off an hour ago, your lunch is sitting heavy in your stomach, and no matter how hard you try to concentrate, your brain feels like it is moving through mud. Not because you did anything wrong, not because you are lazy, but because something happened inside your body around noon that you never saw coming. What if the lunch you ate 2 hours ago is the exact reason you cannot think straight right now? What if there is a 5-minute fix that could change your entire afternoon? Because the truth is, the 3 p.m. crash is not a personality flaw. It is a biological event, and once you understand what triggers it, you can stop it before it starts. Let us start with the biggest culprit. When you eat a meal high in refined carbohydrates, white bread, pasta, white rice, pastries, sugary drinks, your blood sugar spikes fast. Within 30 to 60 minutes, glucose floods your bloodstream. Your pancreas detects this surge and rushes to produce insulin, a hormone whose job is to push glucose into your cells for energy. But here is the problem. When the spike is steep and sudden, your pancreas overshoots. It produces more insulin than it needs. The glucose gets pulled out of your blood too aggressively, and what follows is a crash that drops your blood sugar below where it started. This is called reactive hypoglycemia, and it is the #1 reason you feel exhausted at 3 in the afternoon. That crash is not just a feeling. It is a measurable drop in blood glucose that hits hardest 2 to 3 hours after a high-carb meal. If you ate lunch at 12, the crash lands right around 2:30 to 3. Your brain runs almost entirely on glucose. It consumes roughly 20% of your body's total energy despite being only 2% of your body weight. When glucose levels plummet, cognitive function drops with it. You cannot focus. You cannot make decisions. Your reaction time slows. You feel irritable and foggy, like someone turned down the brightness on your thoughts. Studies from the University of Oxford showed that even mild glucose dips impair self-control, memory retrieval, and the ability to concentrate on complex tasks. Now here is where it gets worse. Most people reach for coffee or a sugary snack to fix the crash, but both of those make it worse. Caffeine blocks adenosine, the molecule that builds up throughout the day to make you feel tired, but it does not actually restore energy. It borrows from tomorrow. And sugar gives you another spike, followed by another crash, locking you into a cycle that repeats every 90 minutes. By 5 o'clock you are wired, but exhausted, and by bedtime your body does not know whether to wake up or shut down. But sugar is not the only culprit. Dehydration is a silent energy killer that most people ignore entirely. Here is a number that might surprise you. Losing just 1 to 2% of your body weight in water reduces energy levels, increases fatigue, and impairs mood and concentration. That is roughly 1 to 2 liters of fluid. And most people running from meeting to meeting, staring at screens, breathing dry office air, lose that much without ever noticing. Think about your own routine. You probably drink coffee or tea in the morning, maybe a glass of water with lunch, and then nothing until late afternoon. By 2 o'clock, your body is running on a fluid deficit. Blood volume drops. Your heart has to work harder to pump what remains. Less oxygen reaches your brain. The result is fatigue that no amount of caffeine can fix, because the problem is not a lack of stimulation. It is a lack of hydration. Your cells need water to function. Your blood needs water to carry oxygen. Dehydrate the system, and everything slows down. By the time you feel thirsty, you are already past the point where fatigue sets in. Then there is the way you have been sitting. Most people spend 6 to 8 hours a day in a chair. Your hip flexors shorten, your glutes deactivate. Blood pools in your legs instead of circulating back up to your heart and brain. When circulation drops, so does your energy. Your muscles go quiet, and your brain follows. A study published in the British Journal of Sports Medicine found that prolonged sitting reduces cerebral blood flow, which directly impairs executive function and alertness. The afternoon slump is not just about what you ate. It is also about how long you have been motionless. So what actually works? The 5-minute fix starts with movement. Stand up from your desk, walk to the stairs, do 10 bodyweight squats, or march in place, or walk to the other end of the office and back. Anything that gets your heart rate up and forces blood to circulate. Research from the University of British Columbia found that even 2 minutes of walking increases oxygen flow to the brain by up to 15%. You do not need a gym. You do not need a workout. You just need to move. The simple act of standing activates your leg muscles, which act as a secondary pump for blood flow. 10 squats will do more for your 3 p.m. energy than any espresso. The second piece is hydration. Before you reach for another coffee, drink a full glass of water. Plain water, not flavored, not sparkling, not with lemon, just water. Dehydration masquerades as tiredness every single day, and most people never realize it. If your urine is dark yellow or amber, you are already significantly dehydrated. The goal is pale straw color. Keep a water bottle on your desk and finish it before lunch. Then refill it and finish it before 3. That simple habit alone can eliminate most afternoon fatigue. Water restores blood volume, rehydrates your cells, and gives your body what it needs to produce energy. One study in the journal Nutrients found that dehydration of just 1.5% reduced working memory and increased fatigue. Fix the water first, then see if you still need the caffeine. The third fix is what you eat for lunch. This is the one that makes the biggest long-term difference. Swap the white bread and pasta for protein and fiber. A meal built around grilled chicken, leafy greens, avocado, and whole grains produces a slow, steady rise in blood sugar instead of a dramatic spike and crash. The fiber slows digestion. The protein provides sustained amino acids. The healthy fats keep you satiated for hours. You stay full longer, and your energy stays stable through the afternoon. If you want a simple rule, follow this. Fill half your plate with vegetables, a quarter with lean protein, a quarter with complex carbohydrates. That ratio keeps blood sugar flat and energy consistent. And the fourth fix is sunlight. Step outside for even 5 minutes. Natural light suppresses melatonin, the hormone that signals your brain it is time to sleep. It also resets your circadian rhythm, the internal clock that controls when you feel alert and when you feel tired. Afternoon sunlight is one of the most underrated energy tools available to you, and it costs nothing. A study from Stanford found that workers who got natural light exposure in the afternoon reported 30% less drowsiness and slept better at night. You are not just fighting the 3 p.m. crash, you are setting yourself up for better energy tomorrow as well. 4 fixes: movement, water, a smarter lunch, sunlight. None of them require a prescription, a supplement, or an expensive wellness routine. They require 5 minutes and a willingness to change one small habit. Here is what makes this important. The afternoon crash is not just an inconvenience. When it happens every day, it compounds. You make worse decisions, you are less productive, your mood drops and affects your relationships. Over months and years, the chronic fatigue from unmanaged blood sugar and dehydration contributes to weight gain, insulin resistance, brain fog, and burnout. The 3 p.m. slump is your body sending you a message. You can ignore it and reach for another coffee, or you can listen and make one small change. The afternoon crash is not inevitable. It is a signal that something in your routine needs to change. And the beautiful thing is, once you change it, the fix is immediate. You will notice the difference the very first day. And that brings us to the end of this one. Your afternoon energy is not something you have to suffer through. It is something you can fix with a few small changes. Stand up, drink water, eat a better lunch, step outside. The 5 minutes you invest now will pay you back for the rest of the day and for the rest of your life. If this helped you understand why your energy crashes every afternoon and what you can actually do about it, tell us in the comments which fix you are going to try first. Like and share this with someone who always hits that 3 o'clock wall. Then hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you do not miss the next one.